What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Double Dribble. And in this episode, I want to talk about a high school player that is currently blowing up. He's kind of blowing up right now because of his athleticism and the dunks he's been having recently. And it's kind of reminding me of the same situation his older brother was in. And I just want to talk about if this is going to be, the same outcome that his older brother had, or kind of the same career that his older brother had. But before getting the video, I just want to quickly say, if you're a fan of basketball, whether it be high school, college, or the NBA, make sure to hit the subscribe button, join the conversation. We love interacting with you guys in the comments. We'll be sure to respond to every single comment, so make sure you leave those down below. And make sure to hit the like button on this video, share it with your friends, and let's get right into the video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Treymane Parker. He is the younger brother of Kwe Parker, or Kwe Parker. If some of you guys... you should, maybe if you've been following basketball for a while, at least recognize the name. He was a high school player that was doing just ridiculous dunks in games. Kind of blew up mainly because of the ridiculous dunks he was having and the athleticism, that he was showing in games, in warm-ups, everything. Just a freak athlete. He was kind of one of those first, freak athletes in high school that we'd seen, and really blew up because of it. And now, right now, his younger brother Treymane Parker is kind of blowing up in the same fashion, in the same way, and it's just kind of reminding me of his older brother and kind of the same situation that he was in, blowing up for the same reason. Treymane right now is a little bit less recruited, or less highly recruited that Kwe was, but let's just get right into it. So Treymane Parker is currently on 24/7 Sports, 3-star, 89 overall player. He's ranked 175th nationally, 36th ranked shooting guard in the nation, and 9th in North Carolina. He currently plays at Vertical Academy with Mikey Williams. He's a 6'2", 170-pound shooting guard. Does not have any offers or any any interest, college interest right now listed under his, on his profile, and he's in the class of 2023. So, like I said, this kind of reminds me of his older brother, Kwe Parker. He was the class of 2016. He was an 80 overall, 4-star according to ESPN. He was the 27th best player at his position, that shooting guard position, 38th, regionally, and 7th in the state. So, honestly, super similar there. Treymane is 9th in the state. Kwe was 7th in the state of North Carolina. 27th in the shooting guard position. Treymane is 36th in the shooting guard position. They're both 6'2". Kwe was 165 pounds. Treymane is 170 pounds. So like I said, there's a lot of similarities here. They both blew up because of their athleticism, their dunks they're having in games, and just everything that they were doing regarding their athleticism and the type of freak athletes that they were. And talking a little bit before we get into Treymane even more, Kwe Parker, had a pretty successful career, I guess you could say. College, he did commit to Tennessee right away. He went there and things just didn't pan out. He played in 25 games. He started one game, but he only averaged 8 minutes a game. He averaged 1 point per game, 0.8 rebounds and 0.9 assists. So really, things just did not work out at Tennessee. He wasn't the player that they kind of expected him to be. He ended up going to a JUCO and then played 2 years at North Carolina A&T. There, he had a pretty successful 2 years. Junior year averaged 7.2 points, senior 8.6 points, shooting like 37% from 3. So had a pretty solid 2 years at North Carolina A&T. However, just didn't quite pan out to the extent or the way that people thought he would pan out coming out of high school. So now getting into Treymane a little bit more, I think that Treymane is a little bit different than Kwe Parker in the fact that it seems like he has a little bit more of a reliable jump shot. Kwe just kind of uses athleticism a lot in games, and kind of, like I said, blew up and was highly recruited because of the athletic ability that he had. They figured with an athlete like that, they can kind of teach him how to shoot, teach him how to have a more reliable jump shot and a more consistent jump shot. and do things like that. And like I said, it just didn't overall pan out exactly how people, especially like Tennessee, thought it would. But I think Treymane is a little bit different in the fact that it looks like he has a little bit more of a reliable jump shot. His jump shot looks a little bit better than Kwe's did in high school. He's shooting a lot more jump shots and not just relying on his athletic ability to get to the rim and finish over top of people. So that's really good to see. In terms of him going to college, I'm not sure exactly how highly recruited he'll be or how much more he will grow here in the next year and a half, I guess, before he graduates high school. But I expect him to go, he's going to go Division I. I think that, honestly, I could see him having a similar career path as his older brother. I could see him going to a pretty high Division I school, and maybe it doesn't pan out, maybe it does. But I think that the recruiting will pick up a little bit more here, now in this junior year season. Like I said, he's kind of starting to really blow up now, and I think he's going to get ranked a lot higher than 175th in the nation like he is right now. I think he'll get, cracking the top 100 maybe, or get closer to the top 100, and be, a little bit more highly recruited here in the next, couple months, or as this junior season goes on. Playing with Mikey Williams, he's going to get a lot of coverage. There's going to be a lot of scouts at the games. If he continues to produce like he is right now, and have highlight plays like he does now, the recruiting is going to follow the teams. The scouts are going to come watch, and I can see his recruiting and his prospect rankings go up even more. So leave all your thoughts in the comment section down below on Treymane Parker with Vertical Academy. Where do you see him going? Do you see him having a similar career as his older brother, or things just don't fully pan out and that athletic ability doesn't fully transfer to to the Division I level, the high Division I level? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.